Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this absolutely stunning Ford S-Max. Now this is a 2009 on an 09 plate. It's done just over 65,500 miles since it was first registered in August 2009, and it is currently on only its second keeper. It has a good service history, which I'll go through in detail, and includes only 1,000 miles ago having a new V-belt or timing belt or cam belt, whatever you want to call it, and water pump fitted to the car. Now this is the titanium spec. It's a 1.8 TDCi. It's got all of the options you'd expect on the titanium, including, as you can see here, those lovely alloy wheels, parking sensors, tinted windows, all those lovely chrome trims around the door handles, and it is in absolutely fabulous condition, and you can see that as we go around it here. There are no dents or dings or scratches. There's a couple of tiny little marks on the car. It is a used car after all. In fact, let's get up close and personal with this car and I'll show you exactly what you could be getting from us here at Sell Your Car UK. Let's start off with the bonnet. So you can see here, there's no scratches, no scrapes, a couple of tiny stone chips. So you can see along here, you can see me. Hello, I'm just trying to show you these stone chips here. There you go, you can see them there. There are a few. I think it's to be expected. It's a very large bonnet, but they have been very nicely tidied up with a little bit of paint, just a bit of touch-up paint in there, using genuine Ford paint, not just a tube of black paint or a Sharpie, as I have seen done in the past. Coming down to the front here, we can see, first of all, actually, let's just have a look at those very clear lenses in lovely condition, not getting any condensation build up in there. We can also see down here, very tidy, a bit of polish, I think that is. Yes, that is. Just a bit of polish around these parking sensors, and you can see my very funky shoes. But I'm just showing you there's no scrapes, there's no scuffs, there's no cracks. Bumper's in very, very good condition indeed, as is that front grille. Carrying on round the passenger side of the car, just do my patented Sell Your Car UK bounce. Have a look all the way down the length of that car, you'll see a perfect reflection. There's no dents, there's no dings, and that paint is really deep and clear. It's in fabulous condition, this car. The alloy wheels are all absolutely untouched. They have been refurbished, hence them looking absolutely perfect, and there are no curbing marks on them whatsoever. The discs and pads are in good condition. It's hard to show you in this video, but any inspection is welcome. If you want to get yourself down here, perhaps organise an AA or an RAC inspection, or if you've got a good mechanic who you're friends with, by all means bring them along. We welcome all and every inspection, and in fact have done a thorough road test on this vehicle before putting it on sale, and confirm the service history as well. Look at that paint, it's like glass. Fabulous condition this car is in. We have not done any paintwork to this car whatsoever. If we had, it would be a fantastic job that was done, and I'd be very proud of it, but I'm just highlighting the fact that this car really is in fabulous condition. It would grace anybody's driveway and would be a very nice addition to the family. Another wheel here at the back, just showing you that is in lovely condition. Big fat Goodyear tyres on it, loads of life left in them, and good discs and pads as well. It drives beautifully. All test drives are welcome. As we come around the back of the car here, again I'll just bounce up and down, just showing you there's no dents or dings in the back there in the tailgate. Now there is a small scuff on the plastic part of the bumper just down here, very minor, and as well there is a very, very small scratch that's been touched in. I say small, it's a scratch and it has been touched in. You have to know it's there to look for it and see it, but I want to show it to you because I don't want there to be any surprises if you come down and see the car. Certainly not nasty ones as well, where you say, I didn't know it had a scratch on it, but it's very minor. I'm trying desperately to show it to you here in this video. There you go, you can just about make that out. Okay, carrying on around the car, we'll stop just here and again just show you all the way down that bodywork there. Really is in great condition, this car. Another perfect wheel. Loads of life left in the tyres. This one's got a Zeta on this corner, which is a pretty good brand. And carrying on down the side of the car, no scratches, no scrapes. It's just lovely, it really is. If I showed you anything, it would be probably this. This wing mirror here has got the indicator lens and it's just lost a bit of its colouring. How fussy am I being? An indicator lens has lost a bit of its colouring. I mean, really. Just carrying on around the car though, just showing you, it is in lovely condition, it really is. Another budget brand, but a good brand nonetheless. Excel on these tyres. Just showing you the discs as best as I can. And those front tyres. And that brings us back to where we started from. Just show you this side of the bumper. Again, no scrapes or scuffs or scratches or dents or cracks. Another light that's crystal clear with no condensation or hazing. This is just beautiful, it really is. And if I step back from it, you can see for yourself, it looks fabulous. Now, it is family owned, it's never been used for mini cabbing or anything like that. It's coming with 2 keys which look like this, and I'll just unlock the car. You can see all the lights flashing, and I'm going to go up to it and I'm going to show you the inside now. The inside's also in very tidy condition. It has been used with kids, but it's coming looking very lovely indeed. You've got electric windows, front and rear, electric mirrors as well. Now, those aren't electrically folding wing mirrors. The seats have lumbar support, which is electrically operated, but otherwise it is operated manually, pulling it forward and backwards. I'll jump in the car just to show you everything is running just lovely. You've got this big old screen here in this titanium spec. And if I pop the key in the ignition, put my foot on the clutch, you'll see it starts first time. All those warning lights go off. And you can see the mileage down there showing at 65,612 miles at time of filming. Now, the car is in constant use, so that mileage will go up depending on when you're watching this video. So do check with us and check the adverts to see the mileage at the time of purchase. Now, the only lights that are staying on is telling me to take the handbrake off, and there'll be one on in a minute telling me to put my seatbelt on. We're not going to go for a test drive in this video, but as I said earlier, all test drives are welcome. Now, you've got a multi-function steering wheel which has cruise control on it, and you can adjust the speed over here. You've also got controls for your stereo over here and over here. Now, it's a very, very good stereo, as you can see here. In fact, I'll just give you a blast and show you how it's working. Push the on. You can see there immediately it's a DAB digital radio. Oh, it's actually reading the CD, but we'll go to radio.
Time, and now at the last knockings you've decided to slam the
Put some music. I'll put some music on.
It feels good, so you come back like I knew you would. I walk off wild, and the night's young. Enjoy my trip.
Okay, I won't play any more of that, otherwise I've got to pay them for it. Below the stereo, you've also got climate control. This is a dual zone function, which means that I can control from the driver's side this side, and the passenger side will control their own there. Now, you can see when I get up close, and it's a bit of a weird one, this, all these little spots all around the silver trim. Now, we have tried to get that off, and it's just not budging. I've even Googled it, and it turns out it's actually quite common apparently with this plastic that they use, and there's nothing really that can be done with it, unless of course you want to replace all of that trim, in which case you're mad, and you should stop watching this video immediately. You're just going to have to live with it. It really isn't that bad, but I'm showing it to you because, as I say, I don't want you to have any surprises when you come down and see the car, and it is, as I said, quite common. This dual zone climate control is also air conditioning. Obviously, you've got heated screen at the front and at the rear as well. If I remember rightly, there's a button for it. I'm sure there is, but anyway, there has got heated front screen, definitely, or you can see that for yourself. But the other thing as well, the air conditioning works a treat. It gets cold very, very quickly. Oh, there it is. There's the heated rear screen button, and it's also an electrically heated front screen. Over here, you've got parking sensors, which you can turn on or off, and then you've got traction control as well. Now, other things to show you, apart from this very funky handbrake. I mean, what's that about? That's kind of cool, isn't it? You've got the 6-speed gearbox here. That's a manual gearbox. Moving across here, we've got our phone controls over here and voice command on the stalk where the indicators sit. You've got windscreen wipers over here. They're not automatic windscreen wipers, just in case you're wondering. And you've got lights over here. These are auto lights. You can see the little A in there. It's running beautifully. You can hear that for yourself. Oh, I'll just show you quickly as well. You've got a bit more storage just there. You've also got a bit more storage just there for sunglasses. And there's not much more really to show you here. I can show you the passenger seat, which is in good condition. You can see that for yourself. You've got mats throughout as well. A bit more storage in there as well. Yeah, I'm going to turn the engine off now. There's not much more to show you here. Just want to show you that it's running fine and the condition inside here is lovely. Those mats do a bit of a clean on the driver's side. That's pretty standard. That's pretty normal. I'm going to quickly show you in the back. Now, if you are familiar with the S-Max, oh, easy for me to do. If you are familiar with the S-Max, then you will know that this is a full 7-seater. Now, you do have 3x3-point seat belts going across the middle row here. The outer seats have also got ISOFIX points as well. And if I just fold this all the way forward, like so, flops down like that, you can access those rear seats as well. They're a little small if you're trying to get a full-size adult in there. It might struggle a little bit, but certainly children will want to and can quite easily sit in the back. Now, those are not ISOFIX points, but they have got full 3x3 seat belts on them for absolute safety. It's a really safe car, this, actually, and it's one of the reasons why most people who want a 7-seater and don't want something absolutely enormous, they want to get themselves an S-Max. Now, to get this back up, not the easiest thing in the world to do one-handed. In fact, it's impossible to do one-handed. I'll leave that there, or in fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. Magic. There we go, a bit of magic. Now, you can move these seats forward and back. There's a little bar just down here, and I'll just show you that. So you can have a bit more leg room at the back if you want, or indeed a bit more leg room in this row here, as you'd like it. Underneath here, you've got little space down underneath the floor where the towing eye lives, and also there's no spare wheel with this car, but it does have a get you home safely spray canister thing which you plug in. I won't go through it all here in this video. Now, coming around to the boot, I'll just quickly open up the boot, because in the boot we have got all of the docs relative to the car. So these are all relevant documentation. Also, just to show you, these seats which fold flat, there would be a parcel shelf that goes across here. We don't have it in the video, we do have it. So it's going to be coming with the parcel shelf. So if you want to use this car as a 5-seater with a big boot, then you can do, and you can cover that boot for keeping things secure and out of sight. We've got a little wallet here which has the handbook in it. Now, when the car was bought, it didn't actually come with a service book. What it came with instead was a computer printout of the vehicle history and all the service history which is coming with the car. The car has been maintained by the current keeper since getting it, but all we've got in terms of bills are these handwritten bills with card receipts where applicable. We've phoned up, we have checked out all of these bills. They are genuine. It is pretty standard, especially when paying by cash, although on this occasion it was paid by card. This is the bill for the water pump, belt tensioner and the V-belt. Total spend £462, done 21st of January 2017 at roughly 65,000 miles. Gotta love that. Underneath that, we've got a service that was carried out at 64,462 miles, so just over 1,000 miles ago, and that was a full service including air filter, pollen filter, fuel filter, etc, etc. And as well as that, we've got an MOT. Now, the MOT actually is quite an interesting one. Oh, there's a bit more here as well. So it's also had rear brake pads that were done as well. Yeah, it's been very, very well serviced in that last service, and that was done in January 2017, so literally weeks ago. You can see some advisories here. The coolant leak is one of them, which is suspect water pump that has been repaired. The side repeater damaged but still visible. We've repaired that ourselves. The brake pads we've done as well, and the direction indicators discoloured. We've sorted that out as best we can. And the tyre worn close to the legal limit, that is as it is on the car. You'll see that for yourself if you come down to have a look at it, or as I say, any inspections are welcome. More service history going back. I'm not going to go through it all in this video, but we've got everything that's needed with the car. Now, I do know and appreciate there are cars out there that will have a full Ford service history, and we've priced this car accordingly, even though I doubt that Ford service history will have included a water pump and timing belt done in the last few hundred, if not thousand, of miles. I'm going to close this up here. There's not much more to show you in the back here. I could show you how all these seats fold down, but come and see the car and you'll see that for yourself. It's very versatile. Okay, fine. Let's move all of this out of the way. In fact, I'll tell you where I'll put it. I'll just pop this up here like so, and you've got a nice little storage bin just here. I'll put that down there. I'll fold this down flat with the pull of these little red handles. It's all one-handed. It's all very simple. And then I can just flop these over like so. And hey presto, easily said, you've got yourself a very healthy sized rear boot. Now this is a nice touch as well because it's very easy to slide things in and out of here. Yeah, so things can be pulled in, pushed in. It's quite a big boot, that, isn't it, really, when you think about it? And like I said, we've got the tonneau covers which crosses over here, the parcel shelf even, and likewise as well, as I said, those seats can move forward and backwards, which will give you even more or less space should you require it. Right, there we have it. I'm going to close this up now. And that is pretty much everything. I'll just show you that side repeater. In fact, we sorted this out. We replaced this side repeater lens on behalf of the customer. So that's a brand new one. That's the colour it should be. I'm being very fussy. If you want a new one, they're about 35, 40 quid. We can certainly get that sorted out for you. And there we have it. I think that's pretty much everything there is to know about this car. I haven't really emphasised the point enough, I don't think, of just how good condition this car is in. It looks fabulous. Look at it. It's amazing. On an 09 plate, amazing. Now, if you are interested in the vehicle and you want to arrange a test drive, then by all means get in touch with us here. If you want to talk to us about warranties that are available for the car, they are available. Have a chat with us about it. Likewise as well, if you need to take finance for the vehicle, or if you've got a car that you'd like to arrange a part exchange with this car for. Do have a chat with us here because this car is for sale, but it is exclusively being sold by us here at SellYourCarUK. Thanks very much for watching.